Hi, it's Lucy, and today I'm going to be doing my end of year TBR. This is supposed to be sort of a chatty video because I'm sick, if you can tell by the sound of my voice, which you may or may not be able to. I have my cup of tea here, and it's gonna be hopefully a chatty little video. I wasn't really planning to do this video so soon, or not so soon. This is kind of obviously combined with my December TBR because it's the end of year TBR, and it's close to the end of November, so this involves books. I'm hopefully planning to read in December as well, but yes, I was planning to do a whole other video today, and I've been pretty on my game at putting up a video every week, usually Sunday or Monday, and I didn't want to break the streak yet, but I've been sick all week. I believe I have a cold. I don't think it's the big C. I did go to the doctor to take an official test today, so we'll find out for sure. I won't know when this video is put up because I'm filming it the same day, but I've taken at-home tests and they were negative, so I'm pretty sure it's just a cold. I'm just so lucky to have caught a cold the same week after I got the booster shot. Literally, I got my booster last Sunday and I had side effects from the booster. I had like a whole fever, chills, and everything, like every side effect basically. And I started to get a stuffy nose the next day, and then since then I've been sick. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I just happened to catch a cold at the same time, which really sucks for me, but it is what it is. Yeah, this is not an excuse for you to not get your booster if you're eligible, or get vaccinated if you're eligible and that's available where you are. That's not an excuse. You should definitely do that, but enough about that. Let's talk about my end of year TBR. So this is definitely wishful thinking. I'm gonna put this down now. This is definitely like a very ambitious TBR. I know I'm not gonna read all these books. This is just me going over some books that I would like to get to by the end of the year, would hope to, but I know I'm not going to be able to. Just to give you all an idea of what's on my radar. I know I just did my November TBR, so I'm going to stray away from most of the books on that, except for the first two I'm going to talk about. Just to catch you all up on my Goodreads challenge, I have read 42 books so far this year. My goal this year was 75, which I actually lowered from last year's goal of 100, which I did complete. 75 seems like it's not gonna happen. I have, 6 weeks? Not even. So, seems very unlikely, but that's where I'm at. The first two books that I'm hoping to complete before the end of 2021 are Raybearer and Redemptor. I have talked about this in probably every TBR video I've done for the past 6 months. I'm so sorry. I do really want to reread Raybearer. The issue is that I want to do a reading vlog for it, and I just haven't found a good time to start reading it, you know? And I haven't really even been reading these past couple months. These past couple weeks, I have been reading more. The swapping phone time and reading vlog really helped get me back into reading. It's just, I don't want to start doing a reading vlog for this right now because I'm sick and I don't feel good. And yeah, I'm doing this video while I'm sick and like not wearing makeup and stuff. I don't want to do many video clips like this. I don't know. So yeah, but I do want to reread this, and I do want to read this hopefully before the end of the year. We shall see. This is like supposed to be my top priority, but we shall see. Next, we have the books that are left on my 2021 TBR, and I'm ashamed to say I have half of them left. Those are books that I would like to complete by the end of the year so that I can finally for once complete my yearly TBR that I make every single year and almost never complete. Tucker's here now to keep me company because he knows I'm sick. That's not why, he's a lab cat. I'm so lucky that I got a cat that's a lab cat. Actually, he's leaving me, so never mind. All that praise I just gave him, forget it. Now he's licking my tripod. Very rude, man. Very rude. Tucker, come say hi. He hates when I do this. Say hi. He loves me. This is the face of love. Look at it. Look at them. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, so the books left over on my 2021 TBR, we have Charming as a Verb by Ben Philippe. I think I bought like an ebook edition of it. It was on sale or something. So yes, I do have it. There's nothing stopping me from reading it. I can read it on my Kindle. Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson. I put this on my TBR because I've been trying to finish Morgan Matson's backlist. I have not been accomplishing that. I don't think I've read a Morgan Matson book in 2 years. I just own almost all of her books except for the I think she just released one. If I'm after Save the Date, I could be wrong, but if she's released one after Save the Date, I don't have that one. But I have every single other one, so I should read that. But I feel like I kind of missed the boat on reading this. It should have been read maybe during summer, although I'm not really a seasonal reader, but you know, it's called Second Chance Summer, so I feel like I should have read it during summer. But yes, I have it. It's pretty long and it's pretty sad. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to it because it's about a girl whose father is terminally ill and they decide that they want to have like one good summer at their like summer cabin. So yeah. So I expect that this will be very sad. So I don't really know if I want to read this during the holidays and stuff, but if I don't read it, I want to have completed my yearly TBR for the, third year in a row. It's really sad because I shortened the list. The first few years I did a yearly TBR, I made 12 books, one for each month, and then I wasn't reaching that. So I was like 10 books last year. Didn't reach that. This year I was like 8 books. Still didn't reach it. My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. This was really popular on BookTube for a while. There's a whole series of books. I think there's 2 other books with Jane in the title. And then they started a new series about Marys. So they're really kicking, and I'm still on the first one. I've heard really interesting things about it. I would like to read it. It's supposed to be funny, and I do have the ebook for this, so I would like to read it. I feel like it's a little easier for me to read ebooks and stuff because they're easier to read in bed. And the final book on my list of books on my 2021 TBR that I still need to read is Singin' and Swingin' and Getting Merry Like Christmas by Maya Angelou. This is the 3rd book in Maya Angelou's like autobiographies, memoirs series. Obviously read the first 2 and I've really enjoyed them. And I'm supposed to read one every year. I think I was supposed to read this one last year and I didn't get to it, so I'm trying to read it this year. I think that's what happened, I'm not sure. But yes, it has Christmas in the title, so maybe it's a good holiday story. Probably not, because these autobiographies tend to span over like multiple years of her life. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to reading this. It's sad that I haven't already, so hopefully I can get to this before the year's out. That's it for books that I have to read. Obviously, I don't really feel like I have to read any book because I continue not to read them, so that's one thing. But now onto books that I just feel like I'm drawn to right now and would like to get to before the end of the year. We have A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. This came out last year. It had like a whole storm of things going on around it, but I do have a special edition and it feels like the right time. I don't know. This is like relatively short, I believe, so yeah, it feels like I could really get into it, hopefully. We'll see. I would also like to read Blackout, which is by a whole host of authors. It covers right here so you can see them. I actually pre-ordered this book and then have not gotten to it, and it came out this year, so I would like to finish it before the end of the year, at least, hopefully, maybe. The book does take place during the summertime. It's a short story collection anthology, but all of the stories are connected in some way about a bunch of Black teenagers who get caught up in a blackout in New York City, and they're trying to make their way to the neighborhood block party. I'm like coughing so much, so that's why I keep sounding this way. Sorry about that. And lastly, I want to mention some arcs that I have on my like Kindle app on my Kindle. This Poison Heart by Kalyn Bayern. This is another one set in New York, but it's set in upstate New York actually, and it's about a girl who has like plant powers. She has to save everybody basically with her plant powers. I don't remember the exact synopsis, but it sounds really interesting. I enjoyed Kalyn Bayern's debut, which was Cinderella is Dead, and I know that this one already has a sequel out, or not out, announced, sorry. So I would like to read this so that I can be prepared for the sequel, which comes out maybe next year, the year after, I don't know. Better Together by Christine Riccio. This is a booktuber book, obviously. Christine is a booktuber. I would like to read this. I got the arc, and I wasn't a huge fan of her first book, but I thought that her writing was good, so I would like to just try another one of her books, even though this one I've heard has gotten even more mixed reviews, so I don't know, but it seems like it'll be a quick read, so I'd just like to get to it by the end of the year. The Project by Courtney Summers. Yes, I've had this arc for so long and I haven't gotten to it because I'm terrible, really. I read Sadie and loved it like everyone else, so this is Courtney Summers' next book after Sadie, so I would like to read it, you know? I would have hoped to have read it when it came out, but I didn't, so now is the next best time. I also, even though I just listed a whole bunch of books that I don't have time to read, I also thought I wanted to get more into like Christmas reading this year, because normally I don't read really seasonally, but I don't know any Christmas books, so this is a shout to all of you who are watching this. Recommend me some good like Christmas time books or books that put you in the Christmas mood or whatever. I feel like a lot of them are like adult romance, which isn't really the vibe I'm going for. Like maybe like women's fiction, maybe like Christmassy maybe, but like not straight up romance would be my preference. So that's my question for everyone. Leave an answer to that in the comments. And that's the end of this video, really. So yeah, leave the answer to that in the comments. Also leave me a Christmas emoji, whatever you feel is a Christmas emoji. I'll have an example right here, but you know, whatever you feel is a Christmas emoji. And yeah, those are all the books that I want to talk to you all about. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hopefully I'm feeling better. Next week there might not be a video. I never announced that I was doing a schedule, so it probably wasn't necessary to say that I've been trying to do this, but you know, I just want to share. But yeah, there might not be a video next week because, cross your fingers, I'm visiting my parents for the Thanksgiving holiday, etc. So I won't be able to film, and I can't really pre-film because filming this video took twice as long as it should have been because I was coughing so much. So I'm not pre-filming. So yes, but subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me, hopefully when I'm not sick. And that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!